Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a first trimester update. So yes, I'm officially in my second trimester. I'm 13 and a half weeks. We're finally out of like the worst stage of pregnancy, even though I still have some of the bad symptoms, to be honest. They didn't really just like go away. I'm gonna pretty much go like week by week and just explain to you guys some of the symptoms I had. Specifically, every woman is different, so definitely keep that in mind. Everyone's pregnancy is different, so I just think it's really important to like share your experience, let other people know what they may experience, or to see if people can like relate to you. And plus, I just want to document all of this on my channel just for me to look back on as well. If I seem a little like off in this video, it's because I was getting ready to film this video and like all of a sudden I just got so nauseous, like so freaking sick. So I like stopped for a second, I went up, I made raviolis and I ate them, and I feel a little bit better now, but I just like do not feel that good right now. Plus I just feel like really tired and kind of out of it, so I'm sorry if I seem kind of weird. But yeah, I am just gonna hop right into this video. So first we're gonna be talking about weeks 1 through 4, so the first month of pregnancy. And I did not know I was pregnant for any of those weeks, so it's just kind of like I had to think back on how I felt because I wasn't thinking about it necessarily. So during week 1 through 4, I thought I was pregnant like for weeks. Like I said to my friend, I was like, listen, like I knew that she had an extra test, so I asked her for like a couple weeks. I was like, can I have it? And then she was like, you need to get a test. Like we talked about it for weeks, so we just never like took the test. And I actually had a test sitting in my bathroom for literally like 2 weeks, and then I eventually obviously took it. So yeah, I definitely had symptoms, and I definitely thought I was pregnant for like that entire month. So one of my biggest symptoms was feeling extremely tired and really nauseous. And I know it's so cliche, like obviously that's what happens to everyone, but guys, for me it was not a freaking joke. Like I felt terrible. So like at the time I was still at my job, and first of all, they smoked cigarettes at my old job, and I was around that all the time, which I'm like kind of upset about because I am very serious. I take that kind of stuff like very seriously at this point. Like if someone's smoking a cigarette, I walk the other freaking way, like no. And I was literally around it like all freaking day. Anyway, besides the point, I was still at work at that time, and I felt like it's a job that I would have to stand up for like long hours, like not sit down once, and I cannot like lift my neck. Like I was so tired, and normally I'm a very hyper person, so that was just so abnormal to me. Just the fact that I just could not, I had no energy. Like my energy was at zero. Like not to mention I have insomnia. I have been on sleep medication before. I have sleep paralysis, all that. No, I was asleep like a freaking baby, guys. I slept so much in that first month. Oh my god. Like I went to sleep at like 9 p.m. okay, and I'm like a 3 a.m. sleeper, so that was very strange for me. And then as for the nausea, I was just, you know, nausea is nausea. I just would feel so sick like randomly during the day. I never threw up, which I'll get more into that in like the end of the video, but I was lucky for not throwing up. So this is kind of like a random one, but again, this is before I knew I was pregnant because I don't eat these anymore. But I was eating Italian hoagies like it was my daytime job. Like I eat Italian hoagies and I usually don't eat them, so like that was also strange. I'd eat Italian hoagies and drink a soda like almost every other night. Like I was freaking obsessed. Obviously you're not supposed to eat lunch meat while you're pregnant unless you like heat it up to like a certain degree. So I unfortunately have not indulged in that in quite a while. But like I'm sure you can, but I am being extra cautious about probably very like minuscule things, especially because the fact that like my mom did very strange things when she was pregnant with me, and I came out fine, and I don't like eat lunch meat. Oh my god, and I want one right now. Just talking about it, like I want it now. Same thing with soda, which I am drinking soda, whatever, I don't know. I cut out like coffee's my addiction. I cut it out, so you know what, I'm drinking soda sometimes with my dinner, okay? But I was drinking it like a lot before I knew I was pregnant, like a bad amount. Same with coffee. Oops. So I guess another one is that my sense of smell was heightened. I don't know if it's so much smell, because this certain thing still affects me to this day. So the day before I found out I was pregnant, so it was like my little birthday party thing, my boyfriend and his friends made us like cheeseburgers, and I just remember like thinking it smelled like freaking horrible, and it was just me. I think one of the person thought they smelled bad, but like literally it smelled freaking horrible to me. And ever since then, I cannot eat cheeseburgers. I don't know if it's the smell or if it's like just the fact that it's like an animal. I've been really weird with like all kinds of meat while I'm pregnant. Like I don't really eat chicken right now. I can't eat freaking cheeseburgers. It just disgusts me. And I don't want it. And I've heard other people say that it's the opposite for them. Like a lot of pregnant vegetarians end up eating meat because it's their biggest craving, but it is such the opposite for me. I don't know if that means I'm having like a girl or a boy or something, but let me know if it happened to you because it is so strange. So yeah, that's pretty much it for week 1 to 4. So I feel like I talked like forever. This video is probably gonna be really long, but since I'm cramming all 3 months into one video, it's gonna be a long video. I'm just letting you guys know right now. And it's just gonna be me talking, so yeah, because after this I'll be doing like monthly updates, so they'll be way shorter. Month 1 was nausea, tired, Italian hoagies. Moving on to week 5 to 8, so that was month 2. So this is when I found out I was pregnant, and also when I had my first appointment in ultrasound, and it was like very surreal and pretty amazing. So pretty much the tiredness and the sickness did continue for me during this month, but I still did not throw up. So like no throw up, just feeling nauseous. This is when I slowly started to cut out my caffeine use, or I guess you could just say coffee, because like I said, I'm still drinking soda and stuff. But at this point, I'm completely not drinking coffee at all, and I do get decaf coffee because that's harmless, but I have right now completely cut it out. But this is the month where I began to cut it out, and it was so hard for me. Like anytime before pregnancy I tried to like cut out coffee, which was never gonna happen unless I was in a situation like this. Oh my god, I got headaches from freaking hell. I felt horrible. It was horrible, and that did happen to me. I did get the headaches. I did feel horrible. I was shaky. Literally the whole caffeine withdrawal thing, like it was terrible. This is coming from someone who drinks like 2 venti cups of Starbucks a day. Not to mention that drained my freaking bank account. I don't even know like why I did that. But yeah, that was hard. My biggest cravings at that point were just pasta. Whether it was white sauce, red sauce, I didn't care. Just give me pasta, and that's how I still feel. I want pasta every single day. I just had raviolis, and I could go eat 10 more because I love it. Around this time, I also started feeling like really happy. I guess during like when I first found out, which was technically in this month, but like I'm talking like from the beginning to the end, I was just in shock. Like I did not know what to think, but I knew from the minute I found out, I was so connected to this soul that was inside of my stomach, and I don't know. But towards the end of the month, I began to just get like so happy. I was in such a happy mood about this pregnancy. Like I couldn't stop talking about it. I love talking about it. I just loved it. I love touching my stomach. I still do. Probably to the point where my friends and family were like, yeah, you need to shut the up. Like, we don't care about this baby. Like, I mean, they care about it, but like I would not stop talking about it. I was just so happy. I just wanted to mention that because I know some women get depressed. I personally, at that point, was very, very happy. And the last 2 things for month 2 were my biggest symptom so far, which I'm still dealing with, is dry feet. Like, and I've done treatments, I've done foot masks, I put lotion on every day, I scrub my feet. Guys, nothing helps. My feet are dry. They're so dry. Please tell me if you have been pregnant and this happened to you before. It sucks. Like, they're ugly. I hate them. And they're dry and they're itchy. Like, hate it. And then the next one is kind of TMI. This is the last one for this month, is that I am gassy as heck. Usually don't toot in front of my boyfriend like ever. Not really because I don't want to, I just never do or never have. And let's just say I do it now like every single day, multiple times a day, because I'm pregnant and I don't care. That is definitely a symptom that is real. Sorry if you can hear the shower upstairs, but now for weeks 9 to 12, month 3, which is what I just finished up, and right now I'm like technically on my 4th month, like at the beginning of it. So this was the month that I announced my pregnancy. I announced that at week 11 to you guys, to all my friends and family. This is also the month I got my 2nd ultrasound, and oh my god, it was so amazing to see my baby's face and like see the heartbeat for the first time and just know that there's like really something in there. It's crazy to me. Like, yeah, it still amazes me. I don't know, but I love it so much. I love them. Wow. Okay, so my cravings are still pasta and now Wawa hot dogs. If you don't know what Wawa is, I'm so sorry, because their hot dogs are so good. Really, really not good for you, but they're so good. They don't even need ketchup. I just eat that shit dry. Something interesting, and I think that a wives' tale says that it's a girl if this happens to you. I crave a lot of sweet things, like all the time. And before that, like before pregnancy, I never ever did. I actually wasn't the biggest fan of sweet stuff at all, but now I do crave it a lot and I eat it a lot. So the nausea during month 3 slightly went down. Like in month 2, I would literally be like sitting at the dinner table and I'll be like, nope, gotta go, I need to go lay down, like I cannot. But this month it calmed down. Like it would come and go, and usually when I'm in a car, because I get super like motion sick when I'm in like a passenger seat or something. But yeah, so the nausea went down, but the acid reflux went up. Like I woke up a few times in the middle of the night with like acid right here, like heartburn. It was horrible. I actually thought I was gonna throw up, which, by the way, keep like hinting at it, but I have not thrown up during this pregnancy once, and I'm so happy about that. Like that, I don't know how I got that lucky, because I hate throwing up. But that's what I was saying earlier about like being really happy about the pregnancy. I am still extremely happy about the pregnancy. I do have clinical depression, or whatever you want to call it, anxiety, all that. I've spoken openly about all of that before, and I also have bipolar disorder, but my depression has creeped up on me during the 3rd month pretty badly, to the point where like I would stay in bed all day. And that's definitely not something you want to do during pregnancy. You definitely want to get out and move around and do stuff. But yeah, my depression did take a toll on me for a little bit there, but I still tried to really keep positive. I went out and I bought a gratitude journal, and I wrote down like a bunch of stuff I was grateful for, and I was gonna do that every single day, but I kind of like forgot about it. But in the moment, it made me feel a lot better, so I really do recommend that. Yeah, I was also getting just depressed about not having a job anymore, but I did start DoorDash. I did it for a day and I absolutely loved it. I might do a vlog about it, so let me know if you want to see that. I don't know, is that something that like people want to see? Anyway, I am fine. Like I feel fine. I am generally happy. I think it's just my situation in general, my living situation, that is making me depressed. Nothing about the pregnancy. This pregnancy, I have never felt happier in my life. Like, you guys heard about it on my pregnancy announcement video, but just to know that this is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. I cannot wait to meet this little angel's face. Like, oh my god. I won't sit here and get all sappy. But so during month 3, I have definitely been nesting, meaning for me, I don't know what that means for other people, but for me that means I cannot stop watching like pregnancy YouTube videos. That is like all I watch. My boyfriend is really annoyed by it because he's like, I don't want to watch this. But I need to tell you guys my favorite girl. I need to find her. Her name is Olivia Zappo, and I absolutely love her pregnancy videos. Like, give her a try, go check out her videos. She's amazing. She doesn't need my shout out. She has like 300k subscribers, but still, she just personally like helps me a lot with like pregnancy essentials, baby essentials. Like, I have so much stuff in my Amazon wish list that she talks about, and I'm planning on buying a lot of it. Also with nesting, I just can't stop cleaning, but it's hard since, sorry, my camera shut off. I think the settings like changed a little bit. I don't know if, I feel like it got darker, but if it did, I'm sorry. But yeah, since I'm not in my own house right now, my own space, it's just hard because I want to be able to like have my own space to clean every day and like organize my own stuff. I don't know, I won't get into that, but yeah, so that's another reason the depression kind of comes up, because like the nesting, and I can't make my nursery because I don't have my house yet. It's just like a whole thing. But yeah, everything will work out in the end, and I know it will, and I know I will get my house and my nursery soon enough. So the next thing is pregnancy brain, and kind of like as I'm speaking I like lose the thoughts in my head. Like I'll be like speaking, I'll just like forget words, and that's happening to me so much. It's kind of been like the whole pregnancy though. Like literally I just can't think of words as I like am talking, and it's like so embarrassing. I think that's what pregnancy brain is, I don't know, but I hate it. Another thing is I'm extremely emotional. Usually I'm the kind of person that holds in my emotions like a lot, and I really don't talk about them to anyone. But this, I just cry about everything, and I can't stop crying, and I can't stop getting sad at like little things, or like little videos that I watch, or like the other day I almost cried in Dunkin' Donuts. There's these 3 kids, right? And I was in like the Chester area, I don't know if you know what that is, but there's 3 kids in there, no parents, and the girl had like change in her hand. She was going up to the Dunkin' person, she was like, oh, can I get a orange juice with this? And the Dunkin' person was like, no, it's not enough. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, go get, like, I'll buy it for you. And I literally almost cried. Like, I don't know why, because why am I emotional? I don't know. But yeah, I bought her the orange juice, but like, I don't know, that just makes me so upset. Like, where's your parents? I don't know. Yeah, I get so emotional about everything. I definitely pee a lot, but that's like every pregnant girl. I'm in a awkward bump stage where it's like, it's kind of embarrassing in public because no one knows you're pregnant because you don't look pregnant yet, but you do have a bump. So it's kind of like, are you fat, are you pregnant? I don't really know, because it's there, but it's not like round yet. It's kind of like coney. I just took my first like bump photo shoot because I was like really excited. And it doesn't, I kind of just look fat, but like obviously I know I'm pregnant, but I don't know. It's like my clothes don't fit me. I can't really wear anything that I usually wear. And life kind of sucks with the fashion part of my life right now. Because I can't fit any of my stuff. I posted this on Instagram, but it's kind of like, did you eat a burrito? Or is there a baby in your stomach? Because I can't tell the difference. And you guys will get a bump date at the end of this video, and you'll kind of see what I mean. It's like, is it a bump or is it not a bump? The last 2 things are, it's progressively getting harder to sleep. Definitely. Like, I heard people saying that online, but I didn't think it would actually be true. It's definitely getting harder for me to sleep, like find position, or just like I wake up a lot during the night, I toss and turn a lot. I lied, there's 2 more things. One of them is that my nose runs 24/7. That's been for all 3 months. My nose won't stop running. It's freaking annoying. And then the last thing is that I have like growing cramps or growing pains or whatever you want to call it. They really suck. Because it kind of scares you a little bit, because you have kind of like a period cramp type of thing. So at first you're like, oh, why do I have a pain? But then I'm pretty sure it's just like my uterus growing, and I can just feel it because my bump has been growing a lot, and that's when I've been experiencing these like cramps. So I'm just assuming it's that, but at my doctor's appointment tomorrow I'm going to mention it and just make sure it's normal, but I'm sure it is normal. Okay, so I think that I pretty much covered my entire first trimester, like all of my symptoms. I pretty much only talked about symptoms in this video, but it's kind of the point of a update, I think. But yeah, so you guys will see me with the 4-month update, or maybe I'll just decide to do it by trimester. It's kind of like how often you guys want to see it. I'll either do the 4-month or the 2nd trimester update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. You're so beautiful, and goodbye.